Hi friends, in this tutorial I am going to explain you about types of errors and exceptions and what is exception handling. At first we'll discuss about types of errors. There are two types of errors which you come across. They are one is compile time errors and other one is runtime errors. What I said, first one is runtime and the second one is compile time. These are the two types of errors which you come across. At first, what are runtime errors which you come across? What is runtime error? There are two stages of running a program, right? At first, you should compile a program to convert into binary language, right? To first, we'll discuss about the compile time, then we'll discuss about the runtime. At first, compile time. At first you will compile to get a binary code, right? Then you will run the program to get the output. Uh, at first, compiling a program, you will get some type of errors like majorly it is due to syntax errors, right? That is, if you are missing a semicolon or else if you are misspelling any keyword, like if you want to use integer but the keyword spelling is int, right? But you are using like I and y, then you will get an error. Or else if you are using uh, any other undeclared variable, if you are not declaring any variable and you are using in your program, then also will get compile time errors. These are about compile time errors. Now we'll come across runtime errors. Runtime errors are errors which occur when you run the program, right? This is majorly you come across when you divide anything by zero, or else if you declare a array with size say 10, but if you want to you are using in your program a of 11, right? A of 11, then you will write 10 error that you are specified an array is only 10 number size, but you are using 11th, then you will get an error, right? Or else if you have a string which is declared in this way, string equal to say in this string I have snist, right? What is the size of the string? 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5, right? Size of the string is 5. But when in the program when you are using the string of larger than this size, then also you will get an error. That is runtime errors. These are about the types of errors which I discussed now. There are two types of errors. One is compile time errors, other one is runtime errors. Compile time errors is due to majorly syntax errors. Runtime errors is due to if you are using a null reference object, or else if you are using uh, what we say the size beyond array declared size, or if you are using a in the string, if you are declared a size of 10 or something, if you are using if you want to use a character beyond the size which is not there in that string, then also you will get a runtime error. These are the two types of errors. Now we will come across exceptions. At first, exceptions are runtime errors. Blindly remember, exceptions are runtime errors, right? If you are writing any program, say uh, uh, let us suppose mm, I'll take one program. Wait, look at the here. I have a program with class error1, published static void main. You already know. Int a equal to 10 I declared, int b equal to 5, int c equal to 5. Here what you are doing, a by b by c, b minus c. b minus c will use 0, right? Here you are dividing an integer with 0. What is this type of error is come across runtime errors, right? I said before itself, exceptions are runtime errors. When this runtime error occurred, then JRE creates an object and throws it on the screen. Right here, in this way, it create an object of that class, and it will display in this way in your screen when you run the program. And the remaining lines of code, which are there are three more lines, this will not execute at all. To if you come across any exception in your program, uh, if you want to go beyond that exception, that means if you got any exception, I don't want to bother about that exception, I want to continue with the remaining lines of the code, we have to catch that exception, right? JRE is throwing an object, right? If you catch that object and print any message on the screen, so that remaining lines of code would be executed. How you can catch the exception and how you can print the error message on the console, these all things I'll explain in the later video. Thanks for watching. Now in this video, now blindly remember, exceptions are runtime errors, and how you can handle it through try or catch blocks. If you catch that exception only, you can further move towards the other lines of code. If you are not catching the exception, you're stuck here itself, and this type of errors will be displayed on the console when you run the program. That's it for the video.